Hello guys, I saw that my last two videos were actually, some of my most viewed videos on the channel, and actually the game that I made is actually my most viewed, which is pretty surprising. So I've decided that, I assume a lot of people want to know how to make a door animation. And luckily enough, I know how to make one. Yay! So right here, I have a door animation that I made in, about like 10 minutes, and here is how it looks. It looks pretty good, and over there is the coding for it, and I'm going to be showing you how to build this. So over here, we have basically what I made. So we have all these frames right here, and we have this button that is going to be pretty important because it is what starts the animation. If we walk into this, we can see that it does literally nothing right now. But this is just the start of what I'm going to be showing you guys and how to make this animation. So first, you're going to want to make the frames, which I have already done. And second, you're going to want to set up something like this. You're going to want to count all of the frames. For example, I have 7, and you want to make sure that you only have about 6. Whatever your amount is, you want to go one under the actual amount of frames. So I have all of these buttons right here, and you want to make sure that one of them is invisible and one of them is visible for every single frame. So what you want to do is, once you make this pile of stuff, you want to place a button right in front of the first frame. And this is going to be very important later because this is going to be what starts the animation. So if we get rid of this part right here, we see that the push block just, scrolls down and does literally nothing. And you want to make sure that there's a part here so it stops the animation and doesn't play infinitely. But we can see that it just scrolls down and does nothing because the buttons aren't linked to anything. So what you want to do is you want to grab your little invisible button and you want to put it on the first frame, and then you want to grab your visible button and then put it on the second frame. And then you want to grab the second invisible button and then put it on the second frame, and then visible third frame. You get the jump. I'll fill out all these buttons with the doors, and I'll be right back. Alright. Alright, so once you've connected all these buttons to each of the frames, you can now make all of these frames all grouped together in one. And once you've done this, you want to get on every single frame but the first one and make them all invisible. Make sure Can Collide False is on too. Also, you can make the frames invisible beforehand, but it's harder to find all the frames around like that. So, and then this, and finally, this button is finally becoming useful. You want to make sure activate for others is true, show timer false, yada yada, and then you want to connect it to that. And you pretty much made your entire animation. So all you want to do now is just make sure everything is ready, player activated false, and yada yada, and you made your animation.